What do you do when your secret fiance starts to resent you after you're promoted past him at the cutthroat hedge fund you both staked your careers on?
Hold on, back up a few steps.
Okay, so you're madly in love with your soon-to-be husband, but your relationship is strictly against corporate policy, so you can't tell anyone, not even your own family.
Okay, not ideal.
It gets worse. After one of your managers has a very public mental breakdown, the bosses tap you to be his replacement.
And your fiance is not happy?
More like incredulous and enraged. It's a blow to his pride.
So now you're in way over your head at work, trying to placate your boyfriend's ego, and you can't even talk to anyone about it?
Pretty much. So? What do you do?
I don't know. I think I'd snap.
Exactly.
I was asked my thoughts on this movie that dropped on Netflix called Fair Play, and the subheading is Competition is Close. I assume that people wanted me to give my review because this movie speaks to many of the different themes that I talk about on my page. Now, in this video, I'm not going to do spoilers. I'm not going to tell what happens, but there are themes that I will talk about. So if you don't want to know anything about it, this is your opportunity to scroll away. Okay, now in this subheading, competition is close. Sometimes you are sleeping with the Opps. Sometimes your biggest hater is a person that you are supposedly in a relationship. And I need young women, especially. I need y'all's eyes wide open. I need y'all's eyes wide open, especially as we enter the climate that we're in right now, where manosphere talking points are trickling down into teenagers and preteens. I need y'all's eyes wide open as more women and girls are out enrolling and outdoing men and boys in school. Y'all need to be aware because men of right now, they keep having all of these articles written about them as far as the crisis of man, the crisis of men, and they are devolving. They are failing and flailing. And instead of doing better for themselves or competing against other men, they are coming for y'all. So all of us need to take the blinders off. Older women need to understand the fairy tale that we were sold is no longer. The women and girls of right now need to understand there is no fairy tale, and that if you are not understanding that sometimes these people are competing with you, you're going to get into a bad situation. All right. Now, one of the Reddit threads that I did a few days ago, a man was in his feelings because he found out that his woman made significantly more than him, about double his salary. And this wasn't the first time that he had gotten with somebody that was outdoing him as far as salary goes. Now, patriarchy, and I've spoken about this, patriarchy has these dudes messed up because they measure themselves, their own worth, based on how much money they make. And they are the ones that are keeping themselves in this box versus using relationships as an opportunity to support each other and look at each other as partners. Men want to still dominate in these areas, and it is really a blow to their ego and their confidence when a woman is successful. They want to use things like affirmative action and say that women got these positions because of, affirmative action or diversity hires, especially if you are a Black woman or another woman of color. So they downplay and degrade our actual achievement and successes. And you see this in many of the talking points where they talk about, I don't care about your education. I don't care about your career. I don't care about your aspirations. Can you cook? Can you clean? So they want to continue to reduce us down to servants and bangmaids, period, point blank. So in this one, the woman is successful. She is successful, and this dude is competing with her. And you see how in this, some of the tips, no, I'm not going to give all of that. But the woman is successful, and the man is coming for her in very subtle ways, Like I said, I don't want to devolve into too much of the movie, just the themes of competition and competing with your significant other. Y'all should see this. It is kind of long for my liking. I think they could have chopped it down a little bit. And this is the actress that came from Bridgerton. So if you start to see and like wonder if where you've seen her, she was in one of the Bridgerton installments. But from this movie, what I say is, ladies, parents with daughters, get your daughters into self-defense. Ladies, if you're an adult, get in shape, get physically fit, because you need to have the fitness level to get away. That's fitness, self-defense. Continue to take those blinders off. Yes, relationships are great, but completely losing yourself in a relationship will not benefit you in the long run. The next thing, keep pushing towards your job goals, but do not get involved with people at your job. Just don't do it. There has been a saying, even when I went into the workforce, don't where you eat. Don't where you eat. Just don't do it. It is not a good situation. And I know that dating is tough right now, but you have got to find other avenues to date, not online dating. Online dating is atrocious for women. I'm going to leave it at that. I want you guys to go ahead and watch the movie yourself. You can leave your thoughts. You can leave your thoughts on the current climate of dating and where you see things going in society, the fall of patriarchy, all that. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. Y'all like, comment, share. And if you like and appreciate my commentary on things, or even if you don't, even if you just appreciate the videos, go ahead and subscribe.